Welcome back, everybody. So, today we're continuing on with our adventure through the Queen of the Murder Scene. We had a little bit of a skip in our days. I was having some health issues, but we're all good now. So, a quick recap. We learned that the Queen has this love that she was completely obsessed with, would do anything to have. And when she expressed her love, it was one-sided. The person that she loved did not reciprocate that love back to her. So the Queen, being as determined as she was, would not take no for an answer, which brought her to drastic measures. So she ended up killing her love to make sure that he would always be hers and that she would always be his. Doing that would make it to where nobody else could love him, and he in turn could love nobody else. Now, with that being said, we're at the very end of chapter 2, getting ready to start chapter 3. So today, we're going to be starting off with sacrifice. Get my notes turned over here. Before we get started, I can't thank you all enough for all the support that you have given to the channel. This project has been an absolute blast to me. Learning about all the songs, reading the lyrics, and just seeing how the story gels together has been fantastic. I love the different art styles that we've seen with some of the songs, like with the visual stuff in Bandmade, Love Bites, The Warning, obviously. XG, Ginger. I mean, all these bands have fantastic production value when it comes to the art style. So in knowing that this entire concert is one giant story, that fascinates me so much. So we're going to jump right in, pick up where we left off, close out chapter 2, and start chapter 3. Let's go.
Please don't hide from me. I see through the fake smile that you've been wearing around. Don't lie to me. I see through the facade that you're portraying as everything starts to collide. You can't forget though you have tried. Don't reject the darkness in your eyes. One more simple question, no one answers, no one
mentioned like Danny's emotion, and like right there at the end when she was like gripping the microphone, it looked like she was on the verge of crying while singing into it. Her expression is so amazing. Like, I know we've all commented on how she could be an actress if she wanted to. Like, she's that good. And she sells it to us that good. Like, with this song, she... Like, at this point in the song, or the story, this is when the Queen's starting to hear her other self. And that inner struggle for what she's done is starting to come out. So she's having to deal with all the pain and the guilt and the darkness that's brewing inside her. Is starting to feed on that. And like it's slowly trying to take over the Queen at this point. So we've got essentially a right shoulder and a left shoulder arguing, and see who wins. So we're gonna move in to chapter 3. I know it's a bit of a weird break. I actually forgot that chapter 2 only had 3 songs. Yeah. I'm really, really enjoying this. It has me curious about what other concerts might actually have an overall story. Because if there's more, not just of theirs.
Oil and gas industry makes $3 billion a day in tourism.
If there's more of theirs that have stories, then I'm extremely curious. And I know this is a concept album, but I mean, we know that Love Bites shows have themes to them. Pretty sure there's some bandmate ones. So this is going to be quite the fun thing if we do this with other bands. And there's also Falling Under Verses, little set of songs between Ronald, Watch the World Burn, and Prequel. We might actually do that at one point. Watch all 3 of those in a row and break down the connection between them. That'd be kind of fun to do. I love all 3 of those songs. If you haven't heard those 3 songs, Prequel, Watch the World Burn, and Ronald, you're definitely missing out. They're a little bit harder, but man. And if you're not a fan of Ronnie Radke, those 3 songs are killer. Alright, so we're on Sinister Smiles. So as we know, the Queen's committed the crime. She's now dwelling with her inner self, plural. So let's see where this struggle takes her. Reading the lyrics and looking at my notes, it's always fascinating because, like I said before, it's like reading a script and then watching the movie and just seeing everything unfold. If you close your eyes while listening to this concert, you can start to do that. You can start to visualize it. And, I mean, yeah, you kind of miss out on Danny's expressions and stuff, but the way she puts it through in her voice, she delivers it that way. And we're starting to see more and more of Pow back there singing, which will be significant. And then Allie's bass. Oh my goodness, her bass in this entire set. Her bass is like the groundwork. And it sets such an eerie tone. So you have that layered in with Danny's vocals. Perfect showmanship. Perfect showmanship. Let's go. Probably help if I put the volume back up.
Oh, you have nothing left but this. Hey, little girl, there's something you don't know. You have nothing left but this body you control. I'd walk away, but before I could start, Sinister Smiles shut me up, and they opened up their mouths to say, breathe, breathe, just break apart. Breathe, breathe, just break apart. Hey, little girl, do you feel satisfied after you quenched the hunger that was still dormant inside? Just when I say I won't let you get hurt, but if I am to burn, then you will never get to walk away from all the horrors and the pain that moves us forward. You have just found out what it is like to live a life from here tighter. Held hostage by the whispers that destroy my head. Your blood, but darling, you kept me leaking much more. Breathe, breathe, just break apart. Breathe, breathe, just break apart. Just break. You'll never admit you were born to be a pawn. An innocent sinner after the sake of a ball. I'm not a fool. There's nothing left for me. Do what they say, or else there will be hell to pay the price and grab the dagger, cut through skin and save the water. And for what it's worth, you'll never live until you die. Hold hands tighter. Held hostage by the whispers that destroy my head. Your blood, darling, you can barely take much more. Break, break, just break apart. Break, break,
Very nice.
just break apart. Break, break, 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 just break apart. Just break apart. Just break apart. Just break apart. 'Cause I've got no head.
man. Mm. So that one, this one talks about, again, continuing on with that inner struggle between her two selves. And in this, the representation, like, it feels like Pow is the good side, and obviously Danny still going with the darker side, which we can clearly see in this because Danny's vocals are so much more aggressive than Pow's. And the visuals of what's behind them, showing like the half darkened face and then the constant back and forth of the red and the white and the black and the white, like, it shows so well what she's going through and what that darker side is trying to tell her to do. It tells her, that death is the answer for her and that she will not actually live until that happens. And that's so deep. Like, I know the cover of the CD also has some major implications with what's happening because we see the queen right there. She's wearing the red hood and she's got the kind of darkened beast off to the side. And that is what she's struggling with. So it's trying to tell her to kill herself. All the guilt, all the pain is just fuel for that side that is developed. So let's see in the next episode what it does to her. Will it win? Or will she win? I mean, you all already know. But the storytelling of this, that's where we're headed. So thank you so much again for all the support y'all are giving to this project. I'm loving it. So I can't say that enough. I know I start the videos with that. I end the videos with that. But I just want you all to know where I stand with it because it's fantastic. You all have an amazing day. If you haven't yet, hit that like and subscribe so you know when each episode's popping up. And I'll catch you all with the next one. To be continued.